Why do you think driving is so wild in Jamaica?
I
Is it a culture thing? Is it a mental thing for right? Like, why is
the government not put no line in the road? No line in the road them, and then so that can be the government fault, and then taxi man just want to reach where them are go now. So them drive like a feed them road. So the driving in Jamaica, it now got change till police start fling ticket under them backside. Ticket left, right, or center. As you blink, you get a ticket. And that have to happen because the issue is there's no order. And the problem is, me go somewhere where have order and see it, but the issue is a Jamaican gonna look for me and probably say, yo, me feel like me better, me feel like me know, blah, 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 me not understand this and that. But me do understand. Me have logic and me have sense. And me say it's not the government alone. The government alone cannot do it. Because one of the best politicians in Jamaica used to be my lecturer. Damion Crawford. Them no want Damion Crawford run the country. Because him not go hire him links. And him not go be honest truth. Him not go give out a road contract to a man who don't know how to build a road. Like him not go say, oh, just because you are my friend, me I get that contract. Like Damion Crawford don't need Jamaica for rich, you know. Him not need to be a politician, you know. Because that man is one of the most intelligent man with me ever sit down and have a conversation with or ever hear speak. And politically, me not think Jamaica want to make him be the prime minister. Because there's a lot of things where him wouldn't really allow. But the people is a problem as well, not only the politician. But when you hear like a certain Rasta or whatever, them tackle the politics side of things and have zero accountability for the man them when nah do nothing.
It's just a toxic culture for it. It's just a toxic culture. That's what it come down to.
Now
we're culture thing.
Now wear condom, now take care of them pitney. But sit down and feel like everything must just like come to them. And then them say, your fault. Me never blame a man for nothing what happened to me yet, you know.
And I have concerns for Jamaica already, but my real concern is their dependence on tourism for their revenue, which is a tricky situation, but also their dependence on money coming from overseas. Because what's happening now is that as people experience inflation in America and job situations change,
it'll affect Jamaica.
I think that era that they had of, because we got to acknowledge the drugs money for the 80s, 90s that played a big role in sending money back, right?
Yeah.
But this era now, first of all, this generation more selfish. I don't think they're going to send money back like previous generations. And I don't
that's true. me and that generation there. Yeah, that is true.
And I don't think they make enough to. I don't think they have that cushion. But my big concern for Jamaica is their dependence on remittances. But like the people that are here now can no longer send like previous because it's just too expensive here. Because depending on between your rent, if you don't have a mortgage, if you have a fixed rate mortgage, and just inflation on the whole.
Inflation over here, wicked.
We are like 50-60% depending on where you live. So
exactly.
You can no longer send money back to a family member. And they solely depend on this money coming for their livelihood. So what are they going to do?
Jamaica is the second, remittances is the second largest earner in Jamaica, you know. And me is a product of remittances. Yeah. And there is things where even me notice from my family why a lot of time I don't send money back home. For instance, somebody will believe that you should. There's a sense of entitlement from a lot of people living in Jamaica that you must work everything and then send it to them. And I was on the side. I have been on the sending and on the receiving side of things.
So you understand both sides.
So I understand both sides of things. When I was younger, like me living in America now, I can't believe say I just $50 my father used to send me. Because I say, if you make $50 in America, easy. So why it's so hard for you to send me $50 every week And $50 every week would have been, me could have lived a good life. But you couldn't send me $50 every week. So I start look on that. I said, John, no, that is a bad look upon like my father. Or my mother from England, because she did have pound. So I said, were you really struggling? Like when I come here, come live? I said, no, you just, I feel like there was some neglect based on parents' side. We're taking care of the family at Jamaica. But when we dip on the other side, I can't say I live in a house with a bunch of people. How much of them work? I never see them work yet. Or I will say to work. Or we grew up in a family where paying the basic bills has always been a problem. And some of the time is lack of finances, but enough time is negligence. Like, why the water lack off? Why the light lack off? Why you not just pay it on time? Why pay half and not all of it? Why you not prioritize that first? Why would I eat KFC when the light probably lack off tomorrow? When we could have buy efficient food for cook. So, me growing up in situations like that make me have to pay my bills them on time, that first. Before me eat, me have to pay my bills. And then now me think about food, I have to think about my responsibility first. The only people in the world that I ever feel comfortable for beg was my mother and my father. Me never feel like nobody else have no obligation to me. And now my mother and father don't have no obligation to me. And right now, if me not have money, the only person who I would have comfortable for ask money is my father. But people at Jamaica find it too easy for beg. And the people in Jamaica when not beg, it's not because them not have it, but them are do better and them have some level of ambition. My grandmother can always ask me for money. Because my grandmother a big woman. But not saying if me have a bridging where I go through something and him and say, yo, give me a strength. But if me follow up on Instagram and me see I work every day, and you link me and you say, yo, beg your strength, come here, That's a different level of begging, That's not begging. But if every day you sit down and you smoke a spliff for your day a party and you drink a beer and that reach me. Me there, I have a bridging there Jamaica, send them on $300. Because he tell me, oh, yo, youth and school and all kind of sitting. And me and the dog, him have WhatsApp, and me I scroll through my WhatsApp story and me see dog at one party. Buckle pan table, beer money, I buy $30,000 buckle and I just send him 3 bills. I sing, yeah man, I say, 100 million and nothing for me draw down. And I say, chop. Me I say, wow. You chop me. And me you chop. Because you take my $300.
But I think social media flopping out a lot of people in regards to the begging.
Because now we are see.
All right. That's a common story amongst people now, though.
Yeah, no, me I see where you take my money.
What you're saying and what you're asking for, even if you are faking on social media, you shouldn't be if you're calling people begging for
exactly.
money.
But me used to lie. Me chop my mother and father. But me did have the obligation. Me feel like I'm a mother, I'm a father. So me I go chop them. Like my biggest chop was like school fee. Me used to chop school fee from my mother and my father. Because them don't talk. So my mother would have sent me my school fee. And me say, yo daddy, me not hear mommy, me not know deadline at tomorrow and all. No, mommy not send me $1, 2 school fee that me have. Rest I put in my pocket. Yeah, but you can't blame me because from me younger, from me little, my grandmother give me my phone and say, yo, tell your father say you're hungry and you eat nothing when my belly full. Or tell your father say you don't have no clothes when me have on a brand new suit of clothes. So, them a teach you. From a little, I know that already. I know that style. You call your parents, call whoever they are foreign, tell them a sad story, and you get the money. The thing is, because me did dip on the side of making up the stories, telling the lies, forget the money, hard for you chop me when me did just there. I got through it.